Welcome again in Pharmascope Obesity. It's something we see everywhere on TV, on social media, and maybe even in our own lives. But have you ever wondered what happens inside your body when you carry excess weight? What are the real dangers lurking beneath the surface? And why does it matter so much? Cut to visuals of people walking, struggling with everyday activities. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the serious problems caused by obesity and why it's not just a cosmetic issue, it's a health crisis. But first, let me ask you this: how many of us actually understand the full impact of obesity on our bodies? Obesity is linked to a number of serious health issues. Have you ever wondered how carrying extra weight affects your heart or your joints? Well, it's time to find out. Cut to visuals of people at doctors' offices, medical charts, etc. Let's start with the heart. Did you know that people who are obese are at a much higher risk of heart disease? Why do you think that happens? When you carry extra fat, especially around your abdomen, it puts extra strain on your heart. This can lead to high blood pressure and cholesterol problems. And did you know that nearly 70% of people with obesity also suffer from high blood pressure? Imagine the impact that has on your body over time. Show heart and blood pressure related visuals. But it's not just the heart. Have you ever heard about the connection between obesity and diabetes? If you carry too much weight, your body's ability to use insulin can become impaired, leading to high blood sugar levels. This can result in long-term complications. Are you at risk? Visuals of people using glucose meters, insulin shots. And what about your joints? When you carry extra weight, do you ever feel a strain on your knees, hips, or lower back? The more weight you carry, the more pressure you put on your joints. Over time, this can lead to painful conditions like osteoarthritis. Have you ever experienced joint pain after standing or walking for long periods of time? Show someone struggling with knee pain. Let's take a moment to talk about sleep. Have you noticed that people with obesity are more likely to suffer from sleep apnea? This condition causes your breathing to stop and start while you sleep, leading to poor quality rest and a host of other issues. Are you getting enough restful sleep? Cut to visuals of someone using a CPAP machine to sleep. But it's not just your body that suffers. Obesity also takes a toll on your mind. Have you ever considered how being overweight affects your emotional health? The truth is, people who struggle with obesity are at a higher risk of depression and anxiety. Why do you think that is? Cut to someone sitting alone, looking sad and distressed. Obesity can lead to a cycle of negative emotions. The stigma, the judgment, the societal pressure, it all adds up. And if you've ever had negative thoughts about your own body, you know how challenging it can be. Do you think that society's beauty standards contribute to low self-esteem among people with obesity? Show a person looking at themselves in the mirror, looking unhappy. Let's talk about social stigma for a moment. Have you ever faced discrimination because of your weight, whether it's at work, in public spaces, or even within your own family? Obesity often brings social challenges. But have you ever wondered how this constant judgment impacts your mental health and your sense of belonging? Visuals of a person being ignored or made fun of in a social situation. Now, let's zoom out for a second and think about the long-term consequences. Have you ever considered what obesity might mean for your future? The sad truth is that obesity is linked to a shorter life expectancy. People with obesity may live up to 10 years less than those with a healthy weight. What does that tell us about the long-term risks? Visuals of an elderly person dealing with health problems due to obesity. And obesity doesn't just lead to heart disease or diabetes. Did you know it's also linked to other chronic conditions like fatty liver disease, kidney problems, and even certain types of cancer? How do you think that affects your quality of life in the long run? Show visuals of people in hospital beds, getting treatment for chronic diseases. So, what can we do about all of this? The good news is that obesity is preventable and treatable. Have you ever tried to make healthier choices, even in small ways? What do you think would happen if you made small changes to your diet or exercise routine? Could those steps make a difference? Visuals of healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. Healthy eating is one of the first steps. But it's not about extreme diets. It's about making sustainable choices that support your body. Do you think you could cut back on processed foods and replace them with more nutritious options? Even small changes could have a big impact over time. Show visuals of healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. And exercise. How often do you move your body? Regular physical activity, even just 30 minutes a day, can make a huge difference. It doesn't have to be intense. Could you start by walking, swimming, or dancing? Every little bit helps. Show visuals of people exercising, running, or walking outside. Taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. Have you ever considered speaking to a counselor or joining a support group? Mental health support can help you build confidence and break the cycle of negative emotions caused by obesity. Show a group therapy session or a person speaking with a counselor. And in some cases, medical interventions may be necessary. Whether it's weight loss medication or surgery, there are options. But have you ever thought about consulting with a healthcare provider to find the best solution for your specific needs? Show a doctor talking to a patient about medical options. Obesity may seem like an overwhelming challenge, but it doesn't have to define your future. What would it feel like to regain control of your health, to feel confident, and to live a longer, healthier life? The power is in your hands. Visuals of people enjoying life, walking on the beach, and having fun with friends. Are you ready to make a change? Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Start with one small step today, and keep going. You've got this. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier life. Together, we can make a real difference.